يا خير من دفنت في البقاع أعظمه فطاب من طيبهن القاع والأكم نفس الفداء لقبر أنت ساكنه فيه العفاف وفيه الجود والكرم أنت الشفيع الذي ترجى شفاعته على الصراط إذا ما زلت القدم وصاحباك لا أنساهما أبدا مني السلام عليكم وما جرى القلم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, listen back home. We are currently in West Bengal, which is in Calcutta, which is approximately 1.5 hours drive from Calcutta to the east of India on the borders of West Bengal. We have come here in the city of Malanch, and here you can see the Madressa where we are visiting today. This is the current state of the building where all the children reside. There's approximately 100 children that are participating in this Madressa hall. They live here, they sleep here, they eat here, and they also have their Madressa classes running here in this Madressa hall. As you can see, the current condition of the Madressa hall is in a very poor state, and you can see all around the surrounding area within the vicinity is all land which is currently owned by the masjid or has been given waqf to the masjid. As you can see opposite you, we have a small building where the children who are completing hifz, perform their hifz classes, will go shortly inside the class to see the state of the condition within the building itself. On the right hand side, you can just see we have just completed the performing of the Salatul Asr, and the children are playing recreationally. As you can see, the facilities are fairly poor in terms of what the children can do while they are here and residing and boarding within these areas. And we are visiting the second building as part of the Madressa. This is a part of the building where the children complete their hifz. This is the building where the children are sitting and praying and learning their hifz. As you can compare these facilities with what facilities, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with back home. As you can see on the right hand side, this is their makeshift generator that they use when the electricity power goes off. As you can see, the construction is very poor. It is just general makeshift bamboo sticks that is used to construct this building. We'll further go along, further outside to see the wuzu facilities and the bathroom facilities for the children. You can see in front of you now that there is a small building which is used for the kitchen facilities where the cook will be making the food for the children within this camp, and that is fed to the children 3 times a day. The children approximately start their classes at 7:30 in the morning and complete by Maghrib time. On the left hand side you can see the toilet facilities. There are 4 toilet cubicles for the children and a hand pump which is used for the children for performing their wuzu alongside doing their ghusl as well, and sometimes they will use the water which is quite common in this area for the children to perform and do their ghusl within the water facilities as well. This is a small piece of land which is again partly owned by the masjid, where they will feed and actually plant the crops which they will then use as part of their food. I will now just show you the facilities in terms of the boundary and the area of land within this Madressa hall area. As you can see on the left hand side where the fencing is, that is the complete boundary for the Madressa area. As we move further afield, you can see the recreational facilities that the children have, and then we move back towards the hifz classroom hall, and then behind it is the main Madressa hall building, and to the right is where they use the firewood hall to keep the firewood. And on the right hand side again you've got the toilet facilities, and behind it you've got a small pond where the children will wash themselves and clothes will be cleaned within these facilities, and the boundary is just slightly beyond the waterfront. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I will now take you into the Madressa home where the children more or less spend the entire day and night within this 4 building, within the 4 walls. This is where the children learn the Quran, the Hadith. There's children that are also learning Bukhari Sharif. Yes, my brothers, there are children in these 4 walls that are learning Bukhari Sharif, my brothers. Compare this with the facilities we have back home. And I urge all brothers and sisters and even young children listening back home that compare these facilities that we have today with what these children are undergoing. These are the boxes, each individual box is containing the children's possession. So this is where they will sleep. This is, as you can see, the Quran. So this is where they learn the Quran. You can see the blankets that they use. And if you look on the floor, these are the facilities currently that the children are having to put through and sleep on. As you can see, there is just a single sheet, if you can call it that, on a concrete floor. And this is where the children will sleep. And again, I remind you that this is where they pray their namaz. This is where in the cold winters the wind will be coming through these windows. As you can see, it's just a metal grid. There is no screen, there is nothing else, just a small piece of chadar to protect themselves. So you can see the poor state of the condition that the children are suffering through, yet that for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are learning the same deen that our children are also learning. We need to ponder and consider the facilities that we have back home to the facilities that these children are going through and the suffering that these children are going through to learn the deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the tawfiq to participate and spend as much money as we can to improve the facilities for children in the four corners of the world and to bring deen in their lives and the generations to come. Ameen.